Nevada's rich history is all on display here at the State Museum in Carson City, and we're about to get a private tour.
It all began in 1941 when a local Nevada judge named Clark J. Guild bought the historic Carson City U.S. Mint building and turned it into a museum.
We're here in the original Mint building. We're standing in front of Coin Press 1. This is the first coin press to mint coins in the state of Nevada.
Wow.
So bringing metals and silver and gold from the Comstock lode and the silver boom here in the state and making money right here in the state of Nevada. So this coin press was operational beginning in 1870. It is what we call a working artifact, which is...
Because today you can still mint coins on it.
Which is a very unique experience in the museum field at large.
And you have a lot of the coins here on display, correct?
Yes, we do. We've got an edition of every single coin that was ever minted here, except for two. One of them is a dime, and one of those dimes actually sold recently for $3 million.
Wow. Who would have thought a dime would sell for $3 million, right?
There's a ton of coin collecting history here, and we get visitors from all over the world looking to learn more about minting and coin collecting, specifically here in the state of Nevada.
Over the years, that old Mint building has expanded and evolved into the massive museum that showcases Nevada's history, from prehistoric times to modern day.
So I feel like we just stepped back into time.
We're in our replica ghost town. These towns were popping up all over the state during what is known as the boom and bust economy era. They would discover a line of silver. People would move in close, the miners would move in, start mining the silver, and all the accommodations that they needed to build these small communities
would just quickly build up.
Yep, and just as quick as they would build up,
they would leave.
They would bust.
Yeah.
When the silver was exhausted, everybody would pack up and leave town, leaving this shell of what you see of accommodations that we call a ghost town. So we have a little bit of that infrastructure here, and then we also tie in the history with our mint and the silver there with the original smokestack from the mint that was incorporated into the infrastructure of the facade of this exhibit. Sam, are you claustrophobic?
Nope.
All right, well, then I think this is a good time for me to take you down into our replica mine shaft. We've got a replica of an 1850s mine down there.
Let's go take a look.
Awesome, follow me this way.
All right. Tight quarters here.
Yeah, so now we are descending down into the mine, so you can get a picture of what some of these miners' lives would have been like on an everyday basis. It typically would have been 115 to 120 degrees down here in the mine. Yeah, not easy work. The miners would work for about 10 to 15 minutes and then take a break and then get back to it.
Yeah, but they were paid well, so.
Yes.
Even though the working conditions were hard, they were at least compensated accordingly.
Right, these were the highest paid miners in the country at the time at $4 a day.
That's a lot of money at that time. It's a stamp mill. So the last time we saw a stamp mill was over at the Collar Mine, and typically they would be above ground, not in the mine. But here at the Nevada State Museum, they actually have a little mini one.
We're standing in the Under One Sky exhibition. This is a really important exhibition to this museum. It highlights the stories of all of the different Native American tribes in the state of Nevada. So we have some different artifacts from the tribes. We have a tribute here to the Stort Indian School, which is also a museum that you can visit here in Carson City. And behind us, we have a little more information about the lifeways that would have been influenced by some of these marshes in Nevada. So now we're entering the Nevada Stories Gallery. This is our changing gallery. It gives an opportunity for our curators to share some things that they're excited about, because as a research institution, only about 10% of our collection is ever on view at any given time. This is our really wonderful collection of First Lady's gowns. So the First Lady of the Governor. We have all of the gowns.
You have all of the gowns?
Yes, we do. So this is the First Lady's gown here, all the way up to our most recent gown, which is Mrs. Sisolak here on the right side.
There is so much more to see here when you come to visit, including a collection of Nevada's rocks and minerals, a display of fine silver dinnerware from an old naval battleship, a gallery of historic weapons, and one really big ancient fossil.
So the last time I saw a mammoth, I was at the Nevada State Museum in Las Vegas, but I know the one here is very special to the museum. Could you tell me why?
Yeah, so the museum in Las Vegas is one of our 6 sister museums. Our specimen here is really special. One, because it's just a really good example of how a lot of the changing lake levels in Nevada over time have preserved some really beautiful fossils. And 2, because this is one of the largest mammoth specimens ever found in the world.
Which is a big deal to have here.
It is a big deal.
Thank you so much for this amazing tour. I learned so much about Nevada, and I can't wait to come back.
We look forward to your visit again soon.
A museum tour isn't complete until you stop by the gift shop. In here, you can buy your very own silver coin, which is made by Mint No. 1, and they also have a variety of items here made by local artists to choose from. The Nevada State Museum is not just a place that has artifacts, but it's a keeper of memories. It's filled with stories that connect us to the heart and soul of Nevada. Until next time, I'm Samantha Chion.
Spirit of Nevada is proudly brought to you by Richard Harris Law Firm. For more information, visit richardharrislaw.com. Watch new episodes of Spirit of Nevada on the channels listed below.